Hi everybody, we're back for another month and another planner setup. Well, One Book July is slowly coming to a close and I have very few pages left in my insert that I've been using this month, the dot grid insert. So I wanted to take some of the ideas that I've learned this month and go back to the original sizes that I started with. When I first started my planning, if you watched my week 2 update, you'll probably remember that I went to the Traveler's Notebooks after one day all of the information I had synced on my Google Calendar and I had synced on my Apple Calendar just vanished. It went away and it never came back. So I needed a planning system that would be on paper that would not do that. So I discovered Carrie Harling's videos about Traveler's Notebooks, and there were also a couple of others. Some of Romany's old videos, Pocketful of Vintage, some of her videos, and also some of Ray Blake's. And I think there was one more, Doris Sander. I don't think she's doing anything on YouTube anymore. She was doing a lot of planning in this guy, the passport size Traveler's Notebook by Midori. So this is what I'm planning for the fall and for the future until it changes. I'm planning on using my passport as my wallet and my personal pocket planner on the go. I have it in my Camel right now because I'm going to be sending my brown passport to Baum-Kuchen to have it altered a little bit. I'm gonna have some pockets stitched in and some very interesting stuff done to it. When I get that back, expect an unboxing. I have no idea how long this will take. It could take a month, it could take 2 weeks, but expect an unboxing. But for right now, I'm in my Camel. I do have a blue one, I have a black one, I have the black one that says have a nice trip. So, I'm going to stick to the original notebook that got me into paper planning again, and that is the Midori or the Traveler's Company notebooks. So let's take a look at this one first. This is my Camel, and this is from the second release. It's not the 5th anniversary one, it's the second one with the new branding. So I have actually, one of the elastics that I'm using is the elastic that came with the blue passport that I have. So let's take a look and see what we have in here. So the first thing you'll notice is I have one of the Midori Traveler's Factory adhesive pockets, and I don't have anything in the back other than that receipt. So this isn't actually a Faroof zipper pouch. It looks like one, but it isn't. It's from AliExpress, so it doesn't have the Faroof on it. I do have a couple that have the Faroof on it. I have like a yellow one, a blue one, and a couple of standard size ones too. But I keep cards and IDs and stuff like that in this little pocket. And I've got a Traveler's Factory little card that looks like an envelope. It's very cute that I keep there. So I have a couple of items in here. The first thing I have is the Midori Design Passport Monthly Calendar, and this has 2 pages of dot grid before each month. And one of the reasons for me doing that was to keep track of our bills when they get paid each month, and also to keep track of any music repertoire that I'm performing that month. You'll see there's a kind of a color code that I've been working on. If you saw my week 3 One Book July thoughts video, you might understand that a little bit more. And then at the beginning of the year, I was writing things very spaced out. And then I thought, why do that? Let's just, single line, single space, it's okay. So, and I've been using it all month or all year. And then since it's what I'm moving into, I've backdated, I've filled in everything that is in the July. And got things ready for August. So that is there. And also one thing that's also nice is at the end of the Midori design calendar. So you have 2 pages for December and then December. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages of dot grid. And here is where I have my color code. So for YouTube, I have 2 different colors. One for a video that's in process, and then the red one for when it has gone live. The same color blue for the universities I teach at. This green for anything symphony and performance related. This really pretty kind of lilac lavendery purple for anything family related. It's the husband's favorite color, so that's why I chose that. And then anything temple related, this kind of neon highlighter orange. So that's what we have there. Oh, and I found I had these old pockets. They don't really do much, but you can, put a little receipt in there if you want to. Okay, so the next thing I have, and I have these on the same elastic, but nothing on the one in the middle. So I have the Midori Traveler's Factory folder, and I have my writing board, and this is my original writing board from 2015. And I just have all things Traveler's Factory except that Trust the Mess, I think, is Jane Davenport, but everything else is Suesi and Sakura, Fuji, Akibono, those are all. Yuzumi, Nihonkai, those are all Traveler's Company. But I have in here a dot grid insert on Tomoe River paper. This is one by Taroko shop, Taroko Design on Etsy, that I thought I would put in here. Then I have the Midori brass pen, and let me see if I can even get that to show up. It's really hard to see. It says brass Midori made in Japan, and this is the old ballpoint pen that I decided to put in here. And I have on the folder just one of those adhesive pen loops that you can get from Amazon to some generic company. And then the last thing I have in here is just some cash in the zipper part of my passport. So this is going to be the item that I carry with me everywhere as my wallet. And then sometimes I might have my pencil. It's the same thing, except it's just a pencil. And it's a really nice pencil, and the eraser is great, and you can get refills for both of them. So that is going to be my everyday carry wallet. Now, this is something a little bit new. You will have seen by now already the unboxing of this wonderful pen loop. This is my original brown Midori. It says Midori made in Thailand, and that's how my passport is. And this one I'm going to get altered by Baum-Kuchen, but I'm doing them in stages. I'm doing the passport first because I got this pen holder, and then it made me totally rethink everything that I wanted to do. I wanted to have some pockets and stuff put here, but if I do that, then I can't use this, you know, pen holder. So we're gonna think about that. But if you look, I have the Traveler's Star. This is the 5th anniversary little brass pendant that has aged quite a bit since I got it back in 2015. At that time, I could have gotten a camel Midori, but I wanted the brown one so much that I went with that. And I kind of wished I would have gotten the camel. But these are the 2 pens that I have on here right now. This is the Pilot High-Tech C Coletto, and I've just got brown, black, blue, and green in it. Not major significance in the color, it's just colors I had. And one of the mild liners, it's kind of a mint green blue. It looks green on here, but when you color with it, it looks blue. So, and that pen loop here is, sorry for the glare, but it is one of the Superior Labor. And I got that at Baum-Kuchen. That should be in the video from just a couple of days ago. So let's take a look and see what we have in here. You'll see I have a zipper pouch, and this one is actually one of the Faroof zipper pouches. It's one of the real deals. And in the inside, I just have right now some Post-it notes. And you might hear some noise in the background. I think the husband's watching something on his tablet. I have some washi samples in here, some Traveler's Factory one, and some MT, and just some of the cute cards from the Traveler's Company, and a little Starbucks page marker, which I actually use just to cut washi tape. I don't do anything fancy with it. But this is something new that you'll see. It is the Traveler's Notebook, the monthly diary, and I just put a few of the Midori and Traveler's Company stickers that I have on the outside and inside. And I decided I wanted to use this for my planning system. I know it goes all the way back to December of last year, 2018. I am going to backfill this, but I do have to find my calendar that I was using last year. But I did backfill everything to January, just so I have a completed insert. And I know you're thinking, gosh, why would you do that? Well, the reason I did it is I wanted to see how I wanted to use it. Did I want to use washi in it? I used washi for marking, like this one, spring break, marking when I was on a business trip, marking when we were on vacation, marking birthdays, and that type of stuff. Oops, and I forgot to mark something. Here, I'm playing at College Hill Presbyterian Church. Okay. So there we are, July. And then August, I don't have any dates yet. I know the university starts soon, and I know I've got to start thinking about that. So, yeah, we usually start around the 19th, 20th, like the last couple of weeks of August is when school starts back up. So, and then I've started putting in some concerts and dates like that. So that's what I have in here. Then the next insert is the weekly insert. And this insert has been out for quite a long time. It has the week view on one page and a grid on the other page. Very similar to what Hobonichi decided to do with the weeks, but one thing that's nice is it's larger and you have a lot more space. And so I was backfilling, because this insert starts on June 24th and goes through the end of the year. Actually, it goes through just the first few days of January of 2020. Goes through the 5th of 2020 of January and has just a couple of blank pages at the end to do with what you want. And I backfilled so I could see, how do I want to use these pages? Am I going to color code? Am I going to use some stickers? Am I going to use Post-it notes? What am I going to do? How am I going to use it? And I need a weekly view like this so I can have a little bit more description of my schedule that day, like when I have to teach, who I have to teach, and what my schedule is going to be. And we're in August now, so I've got to update this as well. Okay, so I have that for the rest of the year. Then I have a Travelers Company folder with a bunch of stickers and washi all over it. I have my original 2015 writing board, which has a little bit of goo on it that I've got to wash off. I have one of my stencils. I either got this stencil at Hobby Lobby, I hate to say that, or Michael's. I'm not quite sure, one of those two stores. And then in the back, I have all of the Travelers Company planning stickers. So the fun decorative ones, the month, which come in the small size and the large size. So you can use one with your passport and one with your standard Midori. Some of the icons for shortcut, some of the colored circle dots you can see through, and these ones I think they end up being a pocket. There's a little piece that you can peel off so you can stick little paper on inserts. And then these aren't stickers at all. They are rub-on transfers of alphanumeric in 2 different sizes. So that's what we have here. And this last insert that I have actually inside of the folder is something that's new. It is by the Travelers Company here. You can see it says Travelers Company. Got some washi tape that came with one of my orders from Baum-Kuchen, but it is a dot grid. Midori has now a dot grid insert on Midori MD paper. That's like everything I have been wanting and been hoping for. So I have that. And then the last thing we have is in the zipper pouch, and I just got some little cute milky and coffee cup stickers, and then some washi samples that I got from my good friend Danny in Oklahoma City at one of our planner meetups. So that's what I have for my planning system and for my everyday carry wallet. I do have a Midori Traveler's Notebook that I've set up for my journal, but I will show that at another time. So if you have any questions, please leave a comment down below, and I will get back with you as soon as I can. Okay? Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.